As a solo filmmaker, I shoot almost every shot without any assistance. Here's the kit that allows me to do that. In my opinion, one of the most underrated things is the bag. I used to use a regular bag, which I have to take it out, and I was always worrying if I damaged the gear or not, where is it, anything. Changing to a specific camera bag changed my life. It's way more comfortable, way more breathable. It has compartments. I traveled almost 4 months in Southeast Asia. It looks like new still. The bag already got some rain on it and never wet anything, which is amazing to not worry about this. The main thing that I carry, of course, is the body. I always use the same, Sony A7 IV. I do videos and also photos. This is perfect for that. Full frame sensor, it allows me to shoot on 10-bit, also slow motion on 4K still. This manages very well on low lighting. Stabilization is also very good and allows me to shoot on dual SD cards and withstand every situation that I've been so far. One recommendation that I have is, of course, have multiple SD cards. If you can, record to 2 SD cards at the same time and then have multiple and not run out of space. Because a lot of videos that I do, I cannot control the environment fully. I'm on run and gun, I'm outside, so I use zoom lens, which I use mainly too. For video, one of the main lens that I use is Tamron 17-28 2.8, and because it's wide, the stabilization handheld is perfect for me. And if I'm using video for horizontal and then adapt to vertical, that's probably the main lens that I'm using. For close-ups and photos, I mainly use the Tamron 35-150 to 2.8. Because it's a tighter lens, the stabilization is is harder to get handheld, but still amazing because it's heavy. You can use the weight itself to stabilize. To record videos, of course, and the filters, different sizes for different lenses. There are some people that have only one and use adapters. I rather have one for each lens. I use variable NDs, as you can see. This is amazing when you don't control the light and you are always changing from one place to the other. And I usually carry 2 microphones with me. A shotgun mic, which I put in a camera, and a lavalier, which any case that I need to put on someone doing an interview, I'm far from them. Always safe to have 2 options from audio to pick on in case one goes badly, stops recording or anything. This is an amazing microphone because it allows to record on 32-bit float, which you don't have to put the gains or volumes. You just put it recording and then on post, you pull up or down the volume. For the shotgun, this is a Sennheiser, just to put in camera, forget about it and just record. One thing that is super cheap and still amazing results is a lens cleaner. I cannot tell how many times this saved my life. Every time that I start to shoot, before I do anything else, I clean the sensor, I clean the lens, and this is a lifesaver. The amount of times that my sensor had a dust or something while I was recording and then I couldn't use the footage, 5-6 euros and you have it from AliExpress or Amazon. One thing that I can never forget is extra batteries. I never want to go on a shoot and just miss because I don't have battery. So I always take 3 batteries fully charged with me. And when I finish one, I put it charging. I never use more than 2 in one shoot. When I finish one, I put it charging. When I use the second one, I already have the first one charged. Always prepare and way better to be worrying about, oh, I don't have battery or anything. I also always carry with me an Airtech, which if I forget where my bag is or I forget somewhere, it's a peace of mind knowing that I can find it. A small gadget that I really recommend is these Velcro tapes. They are super cheap and they save me so many times where I can need to stick a backdrop or I have to put my camera somewhere or use a safety, stick something. It's amazing. It works super good and super cheap for the amount of times that it saved me. There are some items that I don't use always, but for specific shots, they have helped me so much. For example, this light that I'm using right now, this is a 300 watt and I don't need it for every shoot, not at all, but some shoots indoor that is very dark. Also the tripod right now that is being used. I've bought this tripod from K&F 3 years ago or something and still is with me, no scratches, no marks, in perfect condition. I'm really grateful that I bought a good tripod. This is the bag that I mostly take for any shoot that I do. There are some other gear that I may use from a shoot now and then, but this is my main gear and this is the one that I use most often. So to recap, Sony A7 IV, 2 lenses, 2 microphones, ND filters, extra SD cards, some Velcro, Airtech and lens cleaner. And of course the bag. It's an amazing investment, I really recommend. It took me longer to buy one than I would like to say so, and since I bought it, I can never go back.